Hey, YouTube fam. Let's talk about a seriously uncomfortable situation many of us face in the workplace, dealing with a manager who's just not performing. It's that elephant in the room, the unspoken tension that impacts your productivity, your morale, and even your career trajectory. Today, we're tackling how to address this delicate situation by speaking to your skip-level manager, their boss. It's a big step, but sometimes it's the only way to create positive change. Let's navigate this tricky terrain together, constructively and professionally, so you can protect your career and potentially improve things for your whole team. Let's start with preparation, building an unassailable case. This isn't a casual chat. Think of this as building a legal case. Vague complaints are ineffective. You need concrete, irrefutable evidence. This involves a multi-pronged approach. Specific examples. The STAR method. Don't say poor communication. Instead, use the STAR method. Situation. Describe the context. Task. What needed to be done. Action. What your manager did or didn't do. Result. The negative consequences. For example, situation. We were launching a critical new product. Task. My manager was responsible for finalizing the marketing materials. Action. They missed the final deadline by 3 days. Result. This led to a delay in the product launch, costing the company an estimated $5,000 in lost sales. Quantifiable impact. Numbers don't lie. Whenever possible, quantify the negative effects. Did the manager's actions lead to lost revenue, missed deadlines, decreased team morale, damaged client relationships, or increased workload for others? Use specific numbers and data to support your claims. Documented evidence. Your arsenal of proof. Gather emails, project timelines, meeting notes, performance reviews, anything that objectively supports your observations. This documentation is crucial for credibility. Understanding the context, the bigger picture. Is your manager struggling due to a larger organizational issue? Lack of resources, unrealistic deadlines, poor upper management support, personal issues, or simply incompetence? Understanding the context can help you frame your concerns more effectively and suggest appropriate solutions. Define your goals. What do you want to achieve? Be crystal clear about your desired outcome. Is it improved communication, additional support, a change in management style, or even the manager's removal? Clearly defined goals will keep your conversation focused and productive. Let's move to the actual conversation, maintaining professionalism and diplomacy. This isn't about venting frustrations. It's about presenting a professional, well-supported case for improvement. Positive and respectful opening. Begin by thanking your skip-level manager for their time and expressing your commitment to the team's success. Highlight your dedication to your work and your desire to see improvements. Statements. Owning your perspective. Frame your concerns using I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, I've found it difficult to meet deadlines due to inconsistent guidance, instead of, my manager is constantly giving contradictory instructions. Presenting the evidence. A calm and factual approach. Clearly and calmly present your documented examples, highlighting the negative consequences and quantified impact. Let the evidence speak for itself. Proposing solutions, showcasing your proactiveness. Don't just identify problems, offer realistic, constructive solutions that demonstrate your problem-solving skills. For example, perhaps additional training in project management would be beneficial, or implementing a more structured communication system might enhance workflow efficiency. Active listening. Understanding their perspective. Pay close attention to their response and be genuinely open to their feedback. Their perspective may offer valuable insights or reveal underlying factors you hadn't considered. Maintaining a professional tone. Calmness under pressure. Remain calm and respectful, and avoid emotional outbursts or accusatory language, even if you're frustrated. Your professionalism will strengthen your case. Cautions and potential pitfalls. Avoiding common mistakes. Avoid gossip and speculation. Focus strictly on factual observations and documented evidence. Avoid making general negative statements about your manager's character or personality. Maintain confidentiality. Respect company confidentiality policies. Avoid sharing sensitive information that isn't directly relevant to the performance issues. Manage expectations. Realistic outcomes. You might not achieve your desired outcome immediately. Be prepared for various responses, from immediate action to a promise of investigation. Have a plan for follow-up and potential escalation. Impact on your relationship with your manager. Be aware that your relationship with your direct manager might be affected by this conversation. Consider the potential consequences and be prepared to navigate any resulting changes. Let's talk about potential responses from skip-level manager. Anticipate potential responses from the skip-level manager and how to handle them. I've heard similar concerns before. Response. Reiterate your specific examples and offer solutions. Ask what steps have been taken previously and suggest alternative approaches. That's not my area of concern. Response. Explain how this impacts your work and team productivity, linking it to overall company goals. We'll look into it. Response. Follow up with a written summary and request a timeline for feedback. What should we do? After the conversation, follow up, monitoring, and escalation. Document everything. A detailed record. Write a comprehensive summary of the conversation, including specific examples discussed, agreed upon actions, timelines, and any commitments made by your skip-level manager. Follow-up email. Reinforcing key points. Send a brief but professional email summarizing the discussion and confirming the agreed-upon actions. This serves as a written record and demonstrates your proactive approach. Monitor progress. Tracking changes. Observe whether any positive changes occur and whether the agreed-upon actions are implemented. Document your observations. Escalation. If necessary. If the situation doesn't improve after a reasonable period, be prepared to escalate the issue. This may involve documenting repeated incidents, seeking advice from HR, or considering alternative employment options. Your detailed documentation will be invaluable in this process. Some helpful conversation starters, more nuance and specificity. I'm meeting with you today to discuss some challenges I've been facing in meeting project deadlines. The lack of clear direction and inconsistent feedback on project name resulted in a 1-week delay, impacting our client relationship and exceeding our budget by X dollars. I've documented these instances, and I've also developed some potential solutions to improve future project management. I wanted to discuss some concerns regarding communication within our team. The inconsistent and often delayed feedback on our work has led to a decrease in team morale and reduced overall productivity. I've noticed this pattern in specific examples, resulting in quantifiable impact. I believe implementing suggested solution, e.g., weekly team meetings, could significantly improve team communication. This process requires courage and careful consideration. But remember, you're advocating for a more productive and supportive work environment. It's about professional growth and ensuring you can effectively contribute your skills. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. So, what are your experiences? Share in the comments, like and subscribe for more workplace wisdom. Peace out.